Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. I obviously realized that for a lot of you, and myself included, what we love about earnings season is the fact that we get these like really huge moves, up or down, happen like so fast, and it can really lead for some like uh, great setups for option players, right? Because you get like these monster moves, and if you can define your risk and participate on these events, then you can really hit some home runs during earnings season, right? Um, this quarter, for a couple reasons, is playing out a little bit different than quarters in the past or quarters at least this year. And I've talked about this a lot, and it it just quickly going over it again. I mean, when the overall market is acting weak or the overall market's acting strong, that can really have a disproportionately large effect on how earnings play out, right? Or how the reactions play out. So like when the market back in July and August was just surging day after day after day, a lot of like maybe not so great reports or like blowout reports were treated better. They were treated maybe more significant, bid up more significantly to the upside, right? Now we're in a little bit of a weaker tape, risk off selling because of maybe the COVID headlines starting to come back, or we got the election next week. So now that we're in a weaker tape, it's like good reports aren't getting rewarded, and mixed reports seem to be trading lower, right? So you can't separate the overall market necessarily from earnings. It's a little bit of like kind of finding like a balance between what's working, but also how is the overall market impacting that, right? Now, that being said, I do still like to have my ideas, right? I mean, coming into the quarter, I was thinking e-commerce names were set up pretty well because not only did they crush it last quarter, I imagine they probably did pretty well this quarter. And then next quarter is the holiday season. Like you have Christmas, you have Hanukkah, you have Black Friday. So there's a lot of things coming up, which leads you to believe that next quarter is going to be good too for e-commerce names. So I was looking at names that maybe have pulled back, that seem like they're due to turn the corner. Overstock was one I screened for. So this to me was a bullish trade idea. And I mean, acknowledging that a lot of things aren't getting rewarded, I recognize that it may not get rewarded right away because the overall risk off environment, but it's also a name that I wanted to participate in because it was an idea I had. And I think after the consolidation it's been in for the last month and a half, if it can get up through resistance, it could really turn the quarter and get going, right? Build momentum to the holiday season. So instead of a lot of the short term options, which I normally do for earnings, if I am participating, what I have been looking at is some longer term stuff. So, like more than a month out. So, yes, I have been looking at some November 20th expiration, but also like out through December 18th, even maybe start looking at some January. And the reason is that it gives me time, right? If it doesn't work immediately, that's okay because I still have another month, I have another 2 months, I have another 3 months. The trade can still overall work even if it doesn't go right away. Also, I can maneuver, so I might be able to like if I do spreads, I can potentially uncover the spreads. Then I can kind of give myself a little optionality with it, and it just there's different ways to approach it, right? I can look at it as a swing trade after the earnings come out. If it moves immediately in my favor, that's great. Yeah, maybe I'll have made more money had I gone with short term options, but at the same time, still hopefully we'll make some money even with the long term options. And then I get the ability to maybe sit in it for like a month or 2 months, right? To really let the whole trade develop instead of looking for that quick flash pop or quick flash drop, right? So, long story short, just wanted to say that I am looking at names, but I do recognize that the overall market, the risk off kind of mentality is impacting earnings season. So like I want to participate, but I also want to do it smartly. And for me, that's kind of shying away from some of the really short term options and maybe looking at some longer term stuff, right? To kind of give myself a window of maybe a month, 2 months, just to see if the trade can work, even if it doesn't move immediately. All right. So tonight gonna be crazy. Tomorrow gonna be absolutely wild. Just the lineup of names reporting is just unbelievable. So buckle up, get ready. Tomorrow's gonna be some fireworks. It's gonna be a ton of news. I feel like stuff probably should be flying around. I'm hoping for some good action. I'm hoping to make some money. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on earnings trading with options, or maybe leap options, trading with like long-term options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.